everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Bold and the Beautiful. Brooke's forgotten son Jack pops up in video chats. Bold and the Beautiful reminded viewers of Brooke Logan's forgotten son, Jack Marone, now that his father, Nick Marone, is back in town. Jack is never mentioned, but B&B couldn't put Nick and Brooke together for a chat without mentioning the son they had together. Well, kind of together, as Jack's birth involved three people, Brooke, Jack, and Taylor Hayes. Bold and the Beautiful scene where Brooke Logan, Catherine Kelly Lang, and Nick Marone, Jack Wagner, talk about their son was a surprise to viewers who are new to the soap. It was also a jolt back to the past for the veteran fans who haven't heard or seen Jack in a long time. So let's talk about Jack first, who should be in his 20s today, but this is a soap. So if Bold and the Beautiful ever brought him back, he could be any age. But it's not likely the soap plans to do that. Though it is likely that B&B just couldn't put these two parents together without at least a mention of the son they share. If they ignored him, well, that would appear rather cold. Ridge Forrester, Thorsten K., reminded Taylor Hayes, Rebecca Budig, that Nick Marone was also part of her past, so she does have that in common with Brooke Logan. Taylor actually gave birth to Jack in a storyline that had a bizarre B&B twist to it. In another Bold and Beautiful Brooke versus Taylor storyline, Taylor Hayes gave birth to Nick's baby back in 2007. But it wasn't so simple, as the egg that was used was Brooke's, although she didn't know it at the time. So technically, or rather, DNA specifies, Jack's biological mother is Brooke Logan. This happened due to an IVF mix-up. While Taylor did her best to try bonding with the baby, she decided to let Nick and Brooke raise their biological son after the mix-up was discovered. The last time the Bold and the Beautiful viewers got a look at Jack Malone was in 2010 to 2011, when twins Morgan and Frank Kinderick played that role. Nick, who is now a shipping mogul, gave a fleeting history of their son, a now grown-up Jack. He told Brooke that Jack didn't take after his father, who has a love for the sea. Instead, he takes after his mother, meaning Brooke, in the fashion design industry. Bold and the Beautiful viewers now know Jack works for the Forrester family at their Paris location. Viewers also learned that Brooke keeps in touch with Jack through video messaging. So Bold and the Beautiful dropped a tidbit about Jack Malone into this week's episodes. They really didn't have much of a choice. It would look rather cold if his parents, Brooke and Nick, didn't mention him at all. But Taylor and Steffi, Jacqueline Missins would, also mention that Nick and Brooke have a son together, so you get the message that no one on the screen forgot about him. But in the matter of a blink of an eye, we found out where their son is today, what he was doing, and that he is still close to his parents, Brooke Logan and Nick Malone. Brooke said she video messages their son often. But as no one has yet played the role of an adult Jack on B&B, viewers don't know what he looks like and probably won't anytime soon. Unless for some reason, B&B decides to find a young man for that role and put him on the screen. But don't hold your breath, as it probably won't happen, or at least that is what the soap's producer said. A while back, Casey Kasperzik, Bold's supervising producer, teased that Jack would be referenced on the soap, which they did this week. But he also said there were no plans to bring him onto the screen. So it looks like this reference is all we get, as far as Jack is concerned, in the immediate future. In the glittering, drama-filled world of Bold and the Beautiful, new twists and turns always keep fans on the edge of their seats. Yet nothing could prepare viewers for the recent, jaw-dropping revelation. Brooke Logan's long-forgotten son, Jack, has suddenly popped up in video chats, stirring up a storm of emotions, secrets, and untold stories. This unexpected digital reappearance is rewriting family dynamics and opening a Pandora's box of intrigue. Let's dive deep into the surprising comeback of Jack and how his virtual presence is shaking the foundations of Brooke's life. The Mystery of Jack, a Forgotten Chapter. Brooke Logan, the quintessential soap opera matriarch, has been at the heart of Bold and the Beautiful for decades. Through her many romances, heartbreaks, and power plays, she's been a woman whose life is anything but ordinary. Yet hidden beneath the layers of glamour and scandal was a secret that few knew about: a son named Jack. For years, Jack was a footnote in Brooke's expansive story. A son lost to time, overshadowed by the whirlwind of Brooke's more public relationships and the endless drama that surrounds her. No one really knew why Jack faded into the background. Was it an intentional concealment, a painful secret, or simply a plotline lost to the sands of time? Jack's unexpected return, a digital ghost. In today's world, where technology connects people across the globe in an instant, it's fitting that Jack's re-entry into Brooke's life happens through video chats. What began as a random call or a missed connection quickly snowballed into a flood of unanswered questions. Viewers first caught glimpses of Jack's face on the screen during a seemingly casual moment. His voice, rich yet tinged with hurt and longing, echoed through the living rooms of fans everywhere. The revelation was like a lightning bolt, jolting Brooke out of her usual composure and igniting curiosity about who Jack really is. Who is Jack? A son, a stranger, or something more? Jack isn't just a forgotten son. He's a symbol of untold stories and hidden pasts. From the few glimpses and fragmented conversations, it's clear that Jack grew up away from the spotlight, perhaps shielded from the chaos that often surrounds Brooke's life. What kind of man is Jack? Is he a mirror of Brooke's strength and vulnerability, or is he an entirely different soul shaped by years of absence? The video chats reveal a complex character, someone who carries both resentment and hope, anger and forgiveness. Jack's presence is a catalyst for Brooke to confront parts of her past she may have tried to forget. Family dynamics on edge. The reintroduction of Jack sends shockwaves through the Logan family and beyond. Ridge, Hope, Steffi, and the rest of the clan must grapple with this new reality. How do you welcome a long-lost brother into a tightly knit, high-stakes family? And what about the relationships Brooke has painstakingly built over the years? How are they affected? Jack's arrival through digital means also highlights the modern challenges of family reconciliation. Instead of face-to-face confrontations, conversations are pixelated and punctuated by awkward pauses and emotional silences. These video chats become a battleground for vulnerability, truth, and the desire for connection. Technology as a plot device. The new frontier of soap opera drama. Bold and the Beautiful has always been about pushing boundaries, and incorporating video chats into the storyline is a brilliant use of contemporary technology to deepen emotional storytelling. This modern twist allows for intimate moments between characters who may be separated by miles or estranged by years. Jack's digital appearances create a sense of immediacy and realism that draws the audience into the scene. Fans feel like they are eavesdropping on raw, unscripted moments, making the drama all the more compelling. The screen becomes a window into fractured relationships seeking healing. Brooke's emotional journey, from denial to acceptance. Brooke's journey with Jack is anything but smooth. At first, there's disbelief, then denial, and eventually a tentative acceptance. The video chats are fraught with emotional turmoil as Brooke grapples with guilt, regret, and hope. For Brooke, Jack represents both a mistake and a miracle, a son she didn't raise but can't ignore. Their digital reconnections serve as a slow, painful unraveling of emotions, allowing Brooke to show a more vulnerable side, rarely seen on Bold and the Beautiful. This storyline humanizes her, reminding fans that even the strongest can be shaken by the ghosts of their past.